Hi, I'm Michael Maxon, and I want to tell you about my book, The Need for Greed, Draculas Curse. It's out on Amazon, and the reason I wrote the book, what inspired me, is because I had all these tragedies in my life, both personal. I lost my son. My wife killed my son, which is a huge tragedy. And then I lost my business and lost all my money. I mean, all these tragedies came about at one time, and it related parallel to what was going on in the country, with the 2008 financial collapse and all these people having, all their problems. So that book kind of parallels exactly what's going on in our country. It brings out specific points that will help most people avoid the problems that I faced that was so horrible. And, really the ideal reader for this book would be someone who's questioning where they're going about, they got ambition to do all these successful things. When does ambition turn into an obsession? And, oh my gosh, I've gone too far on this, and certain things have happened to them. And so really, I'm showing my life in relation to what happened to the country and the relation to what happened to other famous people that have had tragedies as well, and give real solutions that can be workable and feasible. And so I decided to publish this book online to get it out. I have pictures and illustrations and things, but I said, no, I'm just going to do it black and white, no pictures or anything, get it out on Amazon so people can get the message. And the biggest challenge I had writing this book is how I correlated my life with what was going on in the country and these others' lives. And I was just, wow, I was astounded because of all the parallels that was going on. So bringing that out in a clear, concise way is something that was a challenge for me. And, the biggest thing that the readers can take away is really figure out, is it a curse? I mean, the name of the book is Need for Greed, Draculas Curse. And I don't believe in those kind of things, curses and everything. But after all these horrible tragedies happened to me, losing my money, losing my son, losing my wife and my business and my business partner, just all at once, I thought, well, maybe it is a curse. We did, fall in love in the hills of Transylvania, and I took her on a tour of Dracula's castle and blah, 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 and we had lots of fun. But then years later, when all these things happened, I said, well, maybe it was a curse, Anything can happen these days, so that's why I put that in, because the curse truly is the need. It's the need for greed. It's not greed itself that's a problem, it's the need for greed. And in the book, I explain all about why that takes place and how you can avoid it. So I've got some reviews, I've done some social media, and you can find me on, on Amazon, The Need for Greed, The Draculas Curse, Michael Maxon, or you can go to my website, themastersurvivor.com. That's THE, themastersurvivor.com. And you can read all about me and what I do and my work. I'm a laboratory naturopathic doctor, and this one I wrote with my real name, Michael Maxon, not my pen name, and I wrote my full story, and it's the true story of what happened to me, and I don't want it to happen to you.